any gameplay mechanic spoilers? Are gameplay mechanics spoilers? It depends if the mechanic affects the story. Like if it's told to me later. Like if the game's like, this is how you get around the ghost matter, that would be a spoiler.
Definitely awesome.
Wow. Surface integrity, 100%. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I'll just hang out on the tower itself, just in case, like, the tower falls separately from the... perhaps? Moon, hit right here, please. Lava moon pew pew. Yeah, I would be.
Angry.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I think that's the problem is a lot of the puzzle solving at the end of the game appears to be wait. And throughout the entire first half of the game, you're like, rush!
yeah.
I got limited time. I got to do everything as fast as possible. And then you get to the end and they're like, hey, you need to wait for all the sand to leave the ash twin before you can go into this thing and read the stuff. I'm looking at myself. That's me. There's a button in my cockpit I should choose. Raise eject cover.
I don't. Not right now.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. Yeah. Your options? Oh. I don't want you. Still 100%. Wow. I'm gonna laugh if this thing goes from 100% to 0% with one strike, and then I'm gonna be all like, what's the purpose of that? It doesn't help at all. Yeah. I was watching them a lot last night. We just stood on the ash twin and waited for like 15 minutes. It was a huge waste of time. I mean, we got a lot of information from it, but it felt like a huge waste of time. It felt like, oh my god, I'm just dying here. Dying here. Oh, I'm dying, squirrel. Yep. And giants. How's the weather? Oh, oh, oh. Oh. Yeah, it's getting hot now. It's summertime. Got to start keeping an eye on the storms, Gulf storms, whatnot. Oh, 72%. Come on, a couple of more. Oh yeah, yeah, you're in Florida, so. Yep. Hey, a big chunk just fell right next to me. That should reduce surface integrity.
Good.
That should, because I can't rely on that to help hold me up anymore. The song is gonna play right as this thing starts falling into the, and I'm gonna be all like, "What?"
RNG?
Georgia, yeah. That's yeah. Georgia's not fun either. Although if you, it's way worse if you live on the coast. Like if you're an hour inland, not nearly as bad. But it's a blast in South Texas. No, it's not. Summer, just having triple digit summers is just standard now. All of Florida is coast. Yeah, yeah. You don't live in Florida unless you're near the water. It's just impossible. Now in Texas, really easy not to live near the water. There's lots of Texas not near the water. Yeah. I drive by the Gulf of Mexico to get to work every day. All right, other chunks are leaving now. Cool. No, it really should have. I wonder if the chunks that get hit by the rocks from Volcanic Planet are random, or if they're the same every single cycle. Yeah, it's scripted. Like, in theory, it should be scripted in every single cycle because it's the same 22-minute cycle every time. But
Happen.
okay. The Spanish part of Florida, that's all of Florida. All of Florida used to be Spain. like according to maps, Florida used to be called Spain. So, yeah, that's the whole state. I like that. According to maps. 43. One more strike will probably do it. The Hispanic portion of 22. The southern part is North Florida.
Oh, like
Maybe. Oh, I think yeah. The southern part as in like NASCAR and all that kind of stuff. country music and NASCAR and big trucks. That's North Florida. And then the peninsula is actually, it's the peeper. it's the Puerto Rican portion. Cuban. Yeah, Cuban is probably. You should probably put Southern in quotes when you say that then, because that was really confusing for me.
I was trying.
Yeah. East is west, up is down is up, that kind of thing. What? Really? Takes you 8 hours to leave the state.
Those are rookie numbers.
Those are rookie numbers. You gotta pump them numbers up. The only way I can drive less than 8 hours and get out of the state takes me out of the country. Like, I can drive for 4 hours and leave Texas, but then I'm in Mexico. If I want to go to Louisiana or Oklahoma or New Mexico, that's like 10 plus hours. Like, Louisiana's the closest. I could probably do that in 8, but that all depends on how Houston traffic treats me. Texas is big. Yeah, dude. 0%. Okay. Thought I put a scout on it. Yeah, I can guarantee you I would never have done that. Yeah, I don't like people telling me how to do stuff, but I would not have done it. I just would have skipped this. You have no idea how Cappy figured it out? Google.
Google. Yeah. I see.
You typed in "how do," and the web and Google was all like, "This how do," and then she was like, "Hey Matt, you're not gonna do it."
I was like,
Here's a tablet I should read. No, you've had a couple. I know you've had a few. There have been a couple of times I've stopped for the night and been like, "Thank you so much for helping." You were all like, "I don't know." Pause and remember your history. Make this journey not only for ourselves, but also to honor the members of our clan who came before us. Those who, after the crash that brought them to the star system, became stranded on Brittle Hollow and on Ember Twin. No communication between the two groups of survivors. The Nomai looked upwards from the two different planets and saw the same wandering moon visiting their skies. It was this moon, the Quantum Moon, kept their curiosity alive during the long bit of hardship. After the two divided groups were able to reunite, it became our clan's united goal to find and visit the Quantum Moon. It took time, and many Nomai who dreamed of seeing the Quantum Moon died before we discovered how to make the moon. When you reach the Quantum Moon, recall those Nomai. Yeah, that's a hit. arrival here means that you have completed your preparations on Giant Steed, ready to depart for the Quantum Moon. On your pilgrimage, the Quantum Moon will carry you, just as it carried me and many of our clan before it, to the moon's sixth and most secret location. You'll be aided in your pilgrimage by the shrine our clan built to the Quantum Moon. But remember this final rule: to explore the sixth location, the shrine must be on the moon's north pole. Curious. Yeah, but it needed a tablet. I don't currently see. Go away. I don't see a tablet in. Here's a receptacle for it. Anybody see a tablet? It's the indicator of the Quantum Moon. Yeah, the Quantum Moon apparently goes to the eye of the universe. Which should be... Alright. Oh, God. So glad you weren't looking then. Tablet. took me up a second to get the files. Nope. Okay. That's actually kind of neat, because you can see the space floating around you. How does the air pressurize immediately when you get on contact? Bro, how does a spaceship made of wood and duct tape make it into outer space? How do the purple gems make gravity work? I don't know. It's sci-fi, man. Okay. Well, it says the Tower of Quantum Knowledge is done.
So I guess it means you have the knowledge to get to the.
Yeah. Maybe I've taken the... Maybe if there is a tablet on the Whitehole Station, I read it on the Whitehole Station.
Well, there was one on the way.
Yeah. Yeah, Whitehole Station is done. Okay. That's done.
I just thought it was good.
Yeah, you have to make sure... What did it say?
You land at the south.
You land at the south, but it said you also... To get the moon to go to the 6th location, something had to be on the north. To explore the 6th location, the shrine on the quantum moon must be on the moon's north pole.
Trying to quantum.
That's what I was
so
thinking.
your lesson was like taking how to
Yeah.
navigate it to
I
there.
have to puzzle it to the north pole, probably. Okay. Okay. So we don't know where the quantum moon is, because it could be anywhere. Let's see if we can find it. There it is. Now the trick is, how do I know what the South Pole is from orbit? Hold on. Yes, I can. It's not in the picture.
But it's 13. Over's on.
I shot the probe at it, and it it ate the probe. Okay. Okay, so I've got a picture of the moon. Maybe if I just stare at it while I'm trying to land.
Oh, snap.
That was the trick.
That was what you weren't doing last time.
Okay, hold on. Okay. Last time I was putting it into camera mode and trying to descend
Yeah.
onto it, and that as soon as I would hit camera mode, the camera would swivel down and it would be gone. Okay. I was able to land on the surface of the quantum moon. Fuck yeah. Okay. Also, what's up, Lawsick? Probably horribly mispronounced your name, but that's okay.
Well, Ellie.
Yeah, Lawsick. That's my best guess. Okay, so this whole moon, I can't pull out my quantum thing and try to locate anything because the whole moon is going to resonate. You don't know how to pronounce it either? Okay. I'll just... it's actually pronounced throat wobbler mangrove.
There you go.
Oh, it tells me where it is. Recall the rule of quantum entanglement. You have recalled... Wait, did that say you have? No, it says recall. You have recalled the rule of quantum imaging. Recall the rule of the 6th location. Yeah, this shrine needs to be at the north. I didn't realize that the shrine was going to move until I said that, and then...
Didn't take a picture.
And I didn't take a picture of it. But that's okay. If I took a picture of it, it wouldn't move. What's the gravity on this planet? Oh, 4. Alright. Fucking A, dude. Alright, so I can't jump over this mountain because the cloud layer is below the mountains. So if I jump out, I leave the planet.
That's what I was wondering.
Yeah. So
Do you need to be in the shrine?
I don't think I need to be in the shrine. Because it said you have to travel on foot. Yeah. That was one of the... Fuck. Although that was in the wrong place anyway. But I need to figure out a way to get to the North Pole. Because I can't jump over these mountains to do it. Okay, buddy. He looks a little owie. There's the shuttle. Which also moves. Everything on the planet moves because the planet is quantum. Okay, I gotcha. Things are clicking now. Well, I need to be in it when it's at the North Pole, and then it will shift to the eye.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm in the wrong location. Maybe this is why it says you can't go here unless you're on the North Pole. Maybe I wasn't on the North Pole. Maybe the tower was not actually on the North Pole. So you can teleport to the place, it just doesn't work because you're not in the right location on the moon. Yeah, see, now I'm in a different spot on the moon. I am here, but not in the same spot here. Okay. Because this is close to the North Pole, but it's not at the North Pole. I get the feeling that's not supposed to be a hole there. I'm so afraid to jump.
I don't know how to get back here.
Yeah, so it's not.
But
Yeah, as soon as it goes out of cloud cover, it's gone. Need to do anything in here, do This is the closest place to the North Pole, though. Is the South Pole like a corner? Yeah, it does appear. The rule of quantum entanglement is that if I'm touching something that's quantum, I also move. I know that one. Quantum imaging, taking a picture, makes it never appear there, or never move from there. No, that doesn't work, because as soon as I close the door, the light from this thing illuminates the inside for some reason. Okay. I do that and this. That's not gonna work. You have any ideas? Oh.
Hey,
At first I was all like, what do you mean? Alright.
it's like after you were told and on the outside,
I
you can't be on the outside.
No, I don't think I need to be on the outside, because the only way for me to go to the eye of the universe is for me to be on the inside. This is as close to the North Pole as I can get. I've got to do something with my camera. That's part of the trick.
But like on the outside of the building.
The map changes on different planets. Okay. I was wondering why I was getting sound effects. I was all like, I'm still on the moon. Why am I getting water sound effects? North Pole. Timber Hearth allows me to get to the North Pole. I just gotta remember that. Eventually it'll go. Up the identify step. The third person.
Third person. It's an actual nomad.
Maybe it's just me, but I have a feeling that if you get to the eye of the universe, the timer should be paused.
Wow. A little different.
A little bit.
Be a little annoyed that it wasn't.
A little. I'm a little annoyed. Now that I know how it works, though, I'm going to be able to get here really fast.
Yeah.
So, it's just an annoyance, really.
Yeah, because you were that close Felt like something big and then
No spoilers in the chat, please. Do not tell me anything that I do not know. That's a spoiler. Okay, where's the quantum moon? There it is. Yes, I said I was on the Eye of the Universe, so I was obviously wrong. Do not correct me for that in the future, please. Let me be wrong. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Holy shit, oh my god. Okay, well, rip that. Can I not fall into the sun? It's all good, man. You're new here. I'm not like offended or anything.
I am. I wasn't here for it.
Where the hell is the sun? Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay.
Sorely anxious to get there quickly.
I mean, kind of, but also not really, you know what I mean?
22 minutes.
Yeah, I got 22 minutes, yeah. Traveling away from me. I think once I get to 3 kilometers, I should start slowing down. God, I'm already at... Slow down. Okay. No. What the shit? I was looking at you. I gotta find it again. Damn it. It went behind the planet. That's gonna get it to move again. There it is. Oh shit, I did take a picture of it last time. Oh, I forgot. Thank you, Cabby. I totally forgot about that. My bad. I wish I could just take a static picture rather than a probe picture. Yeah, no, I feel you. I feel you, son. Sit tight.
Birth, it doesn't matter.
Right now I need to find the tower. Found it. Hey, Nerd, what's up, dude? Things are going pretty okay. Went to the wrong part of the planet. Okay, you know what it is? I actually have to do it in that specific order. Now I need to go to that most northern area here. Get the tower to appear over there, then travel to Timberhearth. Which will take me near where the geysers are. Okay. Yep, and then I go this way. Here's the geysers. Now I'm thinking with quantums. Up, please. Thank you. Okay, so now... No. Open. Oh my god. Back again, please. Now I actually have enough time to talk to this person. Really sucked to be like here and then the music start going and I was like, no! Who are you? Show me the tablets. Yeah, I came over the crest, saw this person, and the music started. Alright, pick up, identify. Identify you. I am Solanum, a Nomai. My clan arrived in this star system before my birth, and now we call it home. Okay, identify Quantum Moon. This is the Quantum Moon where we are both standing. Despite also orbiting other celestial bodies, the Quantum Moon is the eye of the universe's moon. Okay, identify eye of the universe. We are orbiting the eye of the universe now, although we cannot see it, only the Quantum Moon's reflection of it. The eye is older than the universe itself, and my clan believes it dwells in an extreme distant orbit around the star system. Identify me. I've never met one of your kind before. It's an honor to speak with you. I particularly admire your 4 eyes. Hey! There are many questions I would like to ask. If I could comprehend your language, you would have my gratitude for You have my gratitude for understanding mine. Awesome. So explain me. I imagine your purpose here is the same as mine, to learn about and to find the eye of the universe. I'm unsure how you arrived here, however, perhaps you came from another star system, as my clan originally did. Explain you. I am on my first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon. All Nomai in my clan make this journey when we come of age. Even though the eye cannot be reached from here, the Quantum Moon remains special to us, as it carries us nearer the eye than any other place we know. I've journeyed here to be close to the eye. While the eye is obscured from our sight, we can see the Quantum Moon's reflection of the eye in the sky above us. Interesting. Okay. Explain the moon. Have you encountered a quantum shard on another planet? The shards look the same as the Quantum Moon surface does now, while at the eye. From this, we can reasonably infer that the Quantum Moon's natural state is as we see it now, and that the eye is its primary location. Given the Quantum Moon is the eye's moon, it's likely that any characteristics of the moon exhibits are also exhibited in the eye itself. The Quantum Moon and its shards, for instance, are quantum, thus the eye is likely also quantum. Makes sense. In fact, the moon is probably quantum because of its proximity to the eye that's made it quantum. The same way the areas surrounding the quantum shards that landed on the other planets eventually became quantum as well. Alright. Explain the eye. There is fundamental uncertainty throughout the universe. Normally, this uncertainty is only observable in a very small scale as one approaches the eye. However, that uncertainty grows enormously. Quantum Moon probably exhibits macroscopic quantum behavior because of its proximity to the eye. Shards that broke off from the moon have a similar effect, as I imagine you have seen them elsewhere in the star system. Conscious observation forces a quantum object to collapse to a single possibility. But what would happen if a conscious observer somehow entered the eye itself? Over time, this has become my clan's greatest question. I don't think there's anything else to talk to him about. That about covers it. anything else over here? I don't want to leave. You know what I mean?
And all this time getting.
Yeah, it feels like there's more. Oh, I can mix blues with each other? Okay. You. Me. Do not have much connection, you and I. Still, the encounter feels special. I hope you won't mind if I think of you as a friend. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, dude. You and the moon. I journeyed to the moon to see the reflection of the eye. This is the closest any of us will come to seeing the eye itself. You may think I'm strange, but I have a hypothesis that I may not be entirely alive. Perhaps my journey has reached its end. You and the eye. Many of my clan have believed the eye called to us for a particular purpose. When I was a child, I used to believe this eye was malevolent, to have lured my clan to the star system only to then vanish from them so completely. But I don't fear the eye anymore. In fact, it became my fondest hope to see the eye itself someday, but I fear this may be beyond my reach. You may think I'm strange, but I have a hypothesis that I may not be entirely alive. Okay, yes. Alright, what about me in the eye? Suppose you could reach the eye of the universe. Would you try to enter it? What do you imagine the effects of a conscious observer might be? This is your first time to the Quantum Moon? It's my first time here. If you came here looking for answers, I hope you find them. Wait a second. The moon and the eye. I imagine you've noticed the quantum moon changes in appearance depending on which location it is currently orbiting. For instance, the moon looks quite different when orbiting Giant's Deep than when orbiting the Hourglass Twins. Because the quantum moon clearly changes in its different forms, the eye, being that the moon's primary location, must be similarly malleable. From this, we can hypothesize that the eye represents extreme changeability. That said, despite its malleable nature, the quantum moon becomes locked to one specific version of itself when it is consciously observed. But what would happen if a conscious observer were to enter the eye? Are there any other combinations? Maybe identify and explain? That seems weird. There are two tenets of Nomai philosophy. Ugh. To seek out and to understand is our way of living. Are there any combinations I haven't done? I think I've done them all. It automatically recalls itself. Interesting. Well, crap, I can't think of anything else to do here. The only other thing I thought of was about jumping into that. What planet did I start on? Brittle Hearth? I think so. I think the sound effect for the door is a little broken, but sounds good. No, I don't have an identifier for my ship. Well, fuck.